Hey, Facebook family. Linda Jo White here on a Friday afternoon in Michigan. Just wanted to stop by and encourage you with a word. And that word today is you are the answer. You're the answer. You are the answer. An answer to a question. And so I want to encourage you today to answer the question. Answer the question. Hey, y'all joining me. Last couple of days, last week, everybody's asking questions, right? Why does this happen? Why is this going on? Why is this? Why is that? Well, because there's evil in the world and stuff happens and we're all tested and it's this imperfect system because it's not a kingdom system. It's not the kingdom government. And so at the end of the day, you've been created to bring that answer. You're the answer. But if you don't realize that you're the answer to a question, then you're going to go through life haphazardly. And here's what's happening. We're going through life haphazardly, and people who are the answer to questions aren't stepping up and doing. We're all like, well, what's going on? How come this is like this? How come this is like this? Well, the question becomes, what are you doing about it? What are you doing to be the answer to end this problem? My mentor used to say, you cannot change what you do not engage. So are you engaging for change? Are you engaging to be the answer? Are you prioritize, organize, and discipline and becoming the answer that you were created to be? I know the question that I answer, and I didn't used to always be able to say it, but I'm the answer to preventing rape, abuse, and crisis, sex trafficking, molestation, and suicide. I answer that question along with, I answer the question, how do we discover our purpose? And I also answer the question, how do we become what we were created to be and get propelled into our pure awesomeness? Sounds silly, really, but it's the truth. I realized that all things work for our good. I realized that I was allowed to go through a gang rape so that 30 years later, I could help others overcome the gang rape. See what I'm saying? I know I'm part of resolving this racism issue. I know I am. And in part, I know this because I've been married for 25 years to a man who is black. And we have a biracial or a mixed child. And every week I have to deal with stupid comments from stupid people. And I didn't used to say the word stupid. I used to say ignorant. But then I realized that there are ignorant people, and then there are just stupid people. I get called out for being an N lover. I get called out for betraying my race. I get called out. White people say stupid stuff and black people say stupid stuff. I have friends who are Latino and Chinese. They say stupid stuff too. And you know what? I'm Sicilian, German, and Irish, and sometimes I say stupid stuff. So we have to realize that we are all the answer to a question. We're all the answer to a question. But the question goes unanswered if we don't do what we're supposed to do. So you were not given life today. You were not given breath. Hey, what's up? Dr. Adrian in Katy, Texas, doing amazing things down there. You're being the answer down in Katy, Texas. And that's amazing. You're making changes in the lives. You're answering the question in the lives of people down in Katy, Texas, in families who need you. God didn't allow breath to be in your lungs this morning for you just to get up and say, hey, it's Friday. Wonder what I can do today. I get paid. Whatever. No, he gave you breath. And by the way, he owns that breath. He owns your body. He owns the thoughts because he put them there. The word says the earth is the Lord's and everything in it. Everything in it. Your eyeballs, your hair, your car, the rubber tree that made the tires for your car, the mountain that contains the iron ore that produces the metal for the cars, the animals, your enemies, the bank which you would love to go into so that you can get a loan for your business or to start something, or the person who is holding the key to your restoration. He owns all of that. And that's why the word says that The heart of the king is in the hand of the Lord's, and he will turn it any way that he needs it to go. See, you guys have been created to be an answer. So what happened in Charlotte's, what happened in Virginia, what happened, hi Carol, you're an answer. That's what we're talking about today. So what's going on in the world that irritates you, that ticks you off, you're the answer to that question. It's ticking you off because it's a problem. And yet you've been created to answer that problem. I remember my mentor saying, Dr. Monroe saying, and he was doing a teaching and he was talking about there would be things that would be driving him crazy. And sometimes he would be with Dr. Pinder or he would be with somebody else. And they would be like, what are you all upset about, dude? And they just didn't get it because it wasn't, it's not their issue to answer. So it just phases them. It's like they're not even thinking about it. We're sitting here asking the question, who's gonna change this? Who's gonna do this? People are complaining about statues being torn down and having all these conversations and everything. Stupid people, ignorant people. And that there's real problems that need real answering. And that answer is you. And because the earth is the Lord's and everything that's in it belongs to him, that means that you as an answer cannot fail. You cannot fail. But you have to become the answer. So I just wanted to encourage you today. Become the answer and know that you cannot fail. Will there be challenges? Yes. Will you maybe, might it not work out the way you thought it might work out? Yes. And why is that? Well, maybe to test, maybe to refine, maybe to further improve. God is directing your steps. You cannot fail. Success lies within you, and you will succeed if you rise to the occasion to become the answer. The thing that irritates you, the thing that is your passion, the thing that you have been through, yes, become the answer. And become the answer with your t-shirt business, brother. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Brother Lawrence. I am. Start your own business. It's a billboard. A t-shirt is a billboard. Y'all become friends with Lawrence Smith Jr. and support his business. Help him become the answer. You can start a social revolution with a t-shirt. You can help make people think differently just with a t-shirt. People are going to purchase your t-shirts, wear your t-shirts all over the world. Let them say something that causes them to engage the change. And change is not easy. Change is uncomfortable. Change oftentimes requires a battle. Becoming the answer is not easy. And nobody ever said that it would be. But I'll tell you this. When the bird chooses to become the bird and not function as a fish, the bird actually gains strength when it flies. So every day you have increased stamina. Every day you don't need the alarm clock to wake you up to become the answer. Every day you're keen and you're looking and you're thinking differently because your mind, you're like, oh, I can do this. I can become this. It's in me. It's in me. Everything you need to become the answer is inside of you. The witty ideas, the inventions, the ability to create the wealth that'll give you the influence to become the answer is inside you. So just be the answer, please. Just be the answer. Engage for change when it's laid upon your heart to engage for change. Forgive, love, and bless the stupid people. Forgive them, love them, and bless them. And if somebody is close to you and when they reveal who they are, when they show you who they are, forgive them, love them, bless them, and leave them alone. Become the answer. Because oftentimes becoming the answer is going to require you to set yourself apart. There are going to be people who are walking with you right now who will not understand why it is that you feel the need to address this issue. And that's okay. That's okay. They're just not the answer to that question. So encourage them. Hey, I know you don't get it, but this same thing that's in me is inside you. So go find it and go do it. And I bless you and I love you and I will pray for you. And lastly, I just want to say, all of us are this answer to hate. All of us. All of us. Hey, Pastor Wilson, you're the answer individually to a question. You are part of a corporate answer to a question. Because whatever it is you've been created to answer, you're not going to do it by yourself. You need people. But you don't need everyone. You only need the ones who are supposed to be part of your journey. So you need knowledge, you need understanding, and you need wisdom. You need to be equipped. You need to prioritize. You need to organize, and you need to discipline to become the answer. Going back to this love thing. So we have a personal answer, personal question, a corporate, and then there's this global answer. And it's the greatest answer. God says the greatest of these is love. And he says, you can do all this stuff, but if you don't love, you're just a clanging cymbal. Right now, you can change the environment and the atmosphere around you at the supermarket, at the library, everywhere you go, simply by choosing to walk in love. All of us are the answer to this hate thing. One person at a time. Whether it's a Facebook interaction of somebody who doesn't understand what you've said, or they've been offended, or whatever the case may be. We have the ability, through loving one another, to change. One person at a time. 7+ billion people on the earth. So we've got plenty of room to make an impact. And here's how we love one another. We reduce everyone to human. Everyone that you meet and that you come across is engaged in some sort of challenge, struggle, battle. So you reduce everyone to human. My mentor used to say, and we would ask questions, how can you go from this Muslim country over to this Christian country and then come over to America and you can sit with all these different people, the Dalai Lama and the King of Swaziland and the people in Israel and Muslims and go to Nigeria and be so effective? How? And he would say, daughter, you reduce them to human. Just meet the human need. And it's love that causes you to meet the human need. You are the answer. So answer the question. Use the Lord's oxygen that is currently flowing through your lungs, the blood corpuscles, the blood cells. Hey, Sister Jackson, use the home that you're living in, a car that you've been provided with, and the position of influence and authority that you have, and use it to answer the question. We need you. We need you. And answer it with love. Answer it with love. Because you know why? You're awesome. You were created to do something absolutely amazing. Hey, Miss Naya, I love you. You're the answer to a question. See yourself as the answer. And don't settle for less. And do what's right. And love them anyway. Hi, Dr. Lococo. I just love to say your name. Be the answer. Okay? The world needs you. And it's evident because every problem that's out there is a problem that is unanswered. Racism is a problem because it has not been answered. Our failed government systems, I love you and miss you so much too, sis. Our failed government systems are a problem because no one has stepped up to the plate to answer the question. And becoming the answer isn't easy. It requires total sacrifice, being a true servant leader. But you're the answer, and you cannot fail. Success lies within you, and you will succeed. Because you're the answer, and you are the Lord's. You belong to Him. He's equipped you. You cannot fail, and that makes you pure awesomeness. Go about your business today, okay? And be the answer. Just want to encourage you. Love you all. Have a great day. We'll see you again soon. Bye.